came across this video today with the U.S. ambassador to South Africa attending a business forum in the Cape. I hope you are familiar with what's called the Cape. This is the area where the Israelis were training South African, the Boers, to separate, to create a country within South Africa. This biz news, well, I suspect that you don't know very much about it. So I would like you to investigate it on your own. But first, I want you to go watch this video and then let's go from there. The man you're looking at is, he's not openly said he is a racist or he's a Boer, but his actions and his words, when you put them together, says it all. And the conference that you are seeing was attended largely by, I don't know, Caucasian people in South Africa. The best, oh shoot, the best thing I can tell you to do is watch the video. This is the U.S. ambassador. And if you have ever read anything or heard anything about him, you know who he is. If you haven't, you better go find out who he is. He was chosen for South Africa for a reason. I don't know if you remember the situation with the ambassador to Kenya, who was once the CEO of PayPal. And she went to South Africa and she was there to make sure that the program set out, not South Africa, Kenya, the program set out by the United States was being enforced, put into place. When the issues in South Africa, when the young people in South Africa started standing up and saying, no, this ain't going to happen. This joker now is saying, I am not going to lecture you folks on your history. He's not going to lecture the Boer on his history. He doesn't want to talk about their history. His history. Don't we see the same thing in the U.S.? Any mention of history of black people is being erased by people like him in the government. So you see why they sent him specifically to South Africa. Like I've said before, watch the video. Here are the details about the video. Africa is powerful. This is U.S. ambassador delivers ultimatum to South Africa. And this U.S. ambassador began the speech by insulting, really. And just tell South Africa, you can't do this. We're not going to let you to do it. And if you don't do it, here's what was going to happen to you. And all the Caucasians in the room erupt in laughter and applause. All right, go see the video. Peace. Earlier today, I was
looking at, I always keep an eye on what's going on in Africa. And the attention now is turning to South Africa, because South Africa, when the war started in Iran, keep calling this war a conflict, the Trump and US, Israel and Iran, South Africa sent condolences to the people of Iran for the death of their leader. And the ambassador, the US ambassador said, no, you can't do that. You don't do that. As a matter of fact, here's these 5 things that you have to do right now, because we're upset with you. Well, it's not only South Africa that they're upset with. See, even Brazil is warning Ramaphosa. Boy, you're in a bad position, because you don't even have an army that can defend your country. Imagine Brazil have to tell Ramaphosa that. An African leader. None of them have an army to defend themselves. None of them. Every African leader has an army. That army is not trained to defend the country. AES is just beginning the process. But all the other African countries, the army is just to keep the Caucasian chosen leaders where they are. And the funny thing is, Africans so lacking in knowledge and intelligence don't want to change that. They just want to, you listen to them clearly and say, oh, people are so corrupt, our government's so corrupt. Knowing evil and not doing anything to it, just participating in it. When I hear foreigners, I hear diasporans come to Ghana, Nigeria, and all West Africa and East Africa and say, oh, it's great. Yeah, I'm looking at you side-eyed now. I can't trust you. I cannot trust you, because you are saying, I like what they're doing. And I'm saying, you must be like them. Anyway, keep an eye on what's going on in South Africa, what's going on in Africa. I told you, when this war with Iran comes down, pulls down, Africa is the target. Israel says Turkey, but the US says Africa. We'll see which direction it goes in. It's just like before, the US was saying Ukraine and Israel says Iran. And eventually, they had to go with Iran. Israel said, you know what? We may not be able to beat them using conventional weapons, but we're going to drop the nuclear weapon if you don't go in. America had to go in. Watch what's going on. Peace. Stay safe.